Imagine a gymnasium without kids. A kitchen with no food. A classroom without a teacher. An athletic field with no athletes. A garden without plants. Imagine a dream without shared hope or vision. When you start from nothing, absence is overwhelming. But 20 years ago, so many of you helped us to begin to transform this once unforgiving and empty place into an epic center of opportunity. And with your continued help, every child of East St. Louis will have the chance to realize a life full of promise.
My name is Ryan Wingo. I'm a student athlete at St. Louis University High School. I run track and play football, and I'm a wide receiver for the Junior Bills. I'm really looking forward to meeting the Olympian Jackie Joyner-Kersee because she's one of the greatest female athletes in the world.
SLUH started as a modeling and finishing school for girls in 1947. Something I'm most proud about is the school's ability to pivot in such changing times. We offer that flexibility that only a school of this small size is capable of. We think of our students as VIPs.
Hi, my name is Monica Campbell, Vice President of Community Development for Enterprise Bank & Trust. Enterprise Bank & Trust guides our clients to a lifetime of financial success, and we're dedicated to helping St. Louis communities thrive. One of the programs we're most proud of is our Welcome Home St. Louis Mortgage Down Payment Program. Qualified borrowers are eligible to receive assistance with down payment and closing costs. The subsidy is subject to completion of home buyer education. Visit enterprisebank.com or call Community Mortgage Loan Officer Bill Bruce at area code 314-512-7220 for information on how to qualify. Enterprise Bank & Trust is an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
A home is an investment for the long term, and your home's foundation is the key to protecting that investment. For wall cracks, settling, water problems, or an unsealed crawl space, call Woods Basement Systems for a solution that delivers comfort and security for years to come.
Kids like these are happy and healthy because Affinia Healthcare has been their healthcare home, I guess you can say, their entire lives. Our pediatric services range from immunizations and dental care to behavior health and chronic illnesses. At Affinia Healthcare, our patients have peace of mind knowing that they'll get high-quality care. Adult services are also available, as ensuring a healthy future for all our patients is what inspires us. We change lives at Affinia Healthcare, one patient at a time.
Hi, my name is Dr. Xavier Tipler, co-owner at Proficient Chiropractic. Here at Proficient Chiropractic, we have a team of highly trained and professional staff and doctors that are dedicated to ensuring that each and every one of our practice members are receiving the very best in customer service as well as their care.
We really specialize in taking care of the nervous system. The nervous system controls every single function of your body. Every single organ and system in your body is controlled through that nervous system. Now, when there's stress or pressure on that nervous system, what we call subluxations, our job is to identify those subluxations, remove that stress off your nervous system so that your body is functioning at its best again. Come on down and check us out. We would love to take care of you. We're at 2050 Woodson Road, St. Louis, Missouri, 63114.
Amanda Luckett Murphy Hopewell Center is a certified community behavioral health organization that has been serving those in North St. Louis City in need of behavioral health and substance use services. We believe in providing compassionate, holistic behavioral health services that emphasize hope, honor, dignity, and respect. If you or your loved ones need support, please contact us at 314-531-1770.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, so before we get into conversation, legs warmed up?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to show me some of your favorite routes?
That sounds.
Well, before you get started, you wear gloves or?
Nah, I don't need no gloves right now.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
All righty.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
all right. So let's see what you got.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is my favorite route. It's a corner post. I scored a few touchdowns on this year, so I run it for you.
All right. Let me see what you got. Defense. Yeah. Woo! Yes. Touchdown. Yes. Ryan, let's go over here and chit chat. Yeah. So. Ryan, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Yeah, we're gonna have fun conversation, learn a little bit about you, and in hopes of inspiring the next generation. And so you have a family of legacy. You know, well, you got two brothers
And a sister.
and a sister, and then your dad also.
Play football.
And your
yes.
mom keep everything together.
Yes,
You
yes.
know, cooking for you
The
and
head
cooking for
honcho.
everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
But here, you know, at St. Louis University High School, you know, how do you balance both the academics and the athletics?
We got a good support base here where I can really get after my schoolwork, and then as soon as school over, it kind of focus on football for a few hours, and then we get out early enough where I have way more than enough time to do my homework and get after that stuff, study and stuff like that. So I think they do real good here of kind of time basing it out.
So when we talk about the balance of both the academics and then with football, but you also, you know, do the sport I love, track and field. So how is it being a two-sport athlete? Now you could be a three-sport, but let's just talk about track and field and football.
Yeah, I think track really came to me when I was around like 11. I kind of loved it ever since. It's kind of just fun just to be able to run, get to just do a different sport other than football, which is like my true love for sure. And that's a fun sport to do. Get to just run with your friends, have fun. I don't really have to take it as serious, but I'm kind of competitive, so I do take it very serious. So I think it's just a fun sport to play.
And I also think it helps with your football, you know, even though you have to run routes, being the number one wide receiver in the nation, and you're a junior.
Yes, ma'am.
And being able to live up to that, how is that for you? How do you stay focused on what you need to do and knock out the noise or what others might expect for you to do?
It happens a lot, especially in game. Like you'll be like hear something like they saying chanting overrated or something like that. But I kind of just block it out and just kind of use my game, just kind of to show that, you know, I guess I'm the number one receiver in the country or whatever. But I just use that to, I guess it showed that, you know, I can really do what they said, like the reports and stuff say I can do. But I kind of block it out pretty well, unlike some people. So I think I do pretty good at it.
And that's good though, because that's where that support comes in. How do your family support you, and they've been through it, and where do your family as well as your faith, where do that come into play?
Yeah, so the faith part, I'll start off with that. I try to pray every night and in the morning, kind of just for God to keep me humble and stuff like that. And then with my family part, my mom, she can care less about sports. She's more on the academic side, making sure my grades always good. And then my brothers and my dad, I'll start with my dad. My dad, he make it seem like I don't have nothing. It's just for me to just block all that out. And on Fridays, just, you know, let them see what you're about type of thing. And my brothers got like the same message, but they work me to death as if I don't have nothing. I'm trying to make it to be the greatest player in the world. So I think they do a good job at kind of blocking that out for me. whenever I can. So.
I love that attitude, and I love that chemistry of your family. But I know there have to be some competition amongst the brothers, and you know, I know your sister is off in school, and but how was that as you were, you know, growing up, and you being the, you know, the young buck? But tell me about some of those competitions.
Yeah, for sure. My oldest brother, when he was in the NFL, and he used to come back like off season or something, I used to be training with him every day. Like, I used to be tired, like real tired. He's like, man, come on, let's go. Like, screaming at me, like yelling at me, making sure I'm doing everything. And my second brother, he kind of the same way, but not as angry as my oldest. But he do it in a different way, which kind of, it gets to me too, just for me just to keep working hard and just kind of, like I said in the previous question, just like I have nothing, so I can try to make it to the top. Yes, ma'am.
And that's a great attitude to have. But then also, we talk about the sports, wide receiver, track and field. What do you see the difference in what you gain from the individual sport, like track and field, and even though it's a team sport when you're going for a team title, but there is a lot of individualism that you focus on then versus the team sport. You're a wide receiver, you got to have blockers, you got to have the quarterback, they get that ball down to you. How do that play in your overall game in trying to, you know, take it to the next level?
Yeah, so like track, like you said, it's individualized. That's kind of why I like football more, because I feel like you got to work as a team to be able to win a certain game or something like that. Because like one person can't be the whole team in most aspects, maybe sometimes. But I just feel like I just love like the team to be able to make new friends. Like you're a freshman coming in, you got to get to meet the seniors, the juniors, the sophomores, all the older people. So I like that aspect about it the most.
And you 6'2"?
Yeah, 6'2".
6'2". 4, 3, 7, 40.
Yes, yeah.
That's a locomotive coming down. You know, it's hard to defend that, to have that. Where you get that tenacity and that attitude that, you know, no one can stop you.
I got to get that to my oldest brother. He kind of instilled that in me at a young age. Like when I first started football, like don't let nobody be able to attack you, don't let nobody be able to guard you, stop you, whatever. So I think I got to get it to my oldest brother.
And so again, you know, we talk about the football. I mean, you're just a really, really great human being, you know, and I always talk about the balance. We talk about the academics, but where you see yourself academically? What do you like studying, and, you know, some of the things beyond, you know, the athletic field?
I think I love English class because I don't know, I'm real good at essays all of a sudden, because I really went that good freshman year. Then I had one of my coaches as my sophomore English class teacher, and he was like real hard. He kind of just got me into it. So I think I just love to be able to write, kind of just tell my stories and essays and stuff like that. So I think I want to do something with English, maybe business, just because business is like a good major to have. So English or business, I think. Yes, ma'am.
So who are some of your role models?
Obviously my family, but we can do outside of that. Probably my head coach, Coach Cruz. I guess like we do famous people. I think like LeBron James. I met he a great role model for a lot of people to look up to. I guess I could do football wise. Probably I get a St. Louis person, probably like Jameson Williams. He's pretty good at what he do. So I kind of watch his film a lot, see stuff that he does, and kind of add it to my toolbox also. So I think he's a great role model.
You got it together. So, you know, pulling all the pieces together, and then what do you do outside of sports?
Yeah. I honestly, like I said, I play a lot of video games.
Esports, or do you just do the video?
I play like Madden, 2K. That's also a competitive thing that me and my brothers play. Madden. We play Madden a lot.
Who's winning?
Usually me, but they give me sometimes, and we kind of talk a little trash when we go downstairs to eat and stuff like that. If it's like Thanksgiving maybe, or Christmas, we playing the game upstairs. My mom tells us come eat, and we got like 5 minutes left in the game. You don't want to eat yet because it's a close game and stuff like that. So I think that I play those a lot. It's kind of what I do in my outside, but also spend time with my friends, because you also got to have that social balance outside of just playing video games all day and stuff like that. So
We'll be right back in a moment.
Hi, my name is Monica Campbell, Vice President of Community Development for Enterprise Bank and Trust. Enterprise Bank and Trust guides our clients to a lifetime of financial success, and we're dedicated to helping St. Louis communities thrive. One of the programs we're most proud of is our Welcome Home St. Louis Mortgage Down Payment Program. Qualified borrowers are eligible to receive assistance with down payment and closing costs. The subsidy is subject to completion of home buyer education. Visit enterprisebank.com or call Community Mortgage Loan Officer Bill Bruce at area code 314-512-7220 for information on how to qualify. Enterprise Bank and Trust is an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Something that sets SEBA apart from other schools is our ability to provide individualized attention to each and every student.
Oh, love it, love it.
We really embrace our diversity, and we just support each other. Everybody fits in at SEBA.
A home is an investment for the long term, and your home's foundation is the key to protecting that investment. For wall cracks, settling, water problems, or an unsealed crawl space, call Woods Basement Systems for a solution that delivers comfort and security for years to come.
Amanda Luckett Murphy Hopewell Center is a certified community behavioral health organization that has been serving those in North St. Louis City in need of behavioral health and substance use services. We believe in providing compassionate, holistic behavioral health services that emphasize hope, honor, dignity, and respect. If you or your loved ones need support, please contact us at 314-531-1770.
Kids like these are happy and healthy because Affinia Healthcare has been their healthcare home, I guess you can say, their entire lives. Our pediatric services range from immunizations and dental care to behavior health and chronic illnesses. At Affinia Healthcare, our patients have peace of mind knowing that they'll get high-quality care. Adult services are also available, as ensuring a healthy future for all our patients is what inspires us. We change lives at Affinia Healthcare, one patient at a time.
Hi, my name is Dr. Xavier Tippler, co-owner at Proficient Chiropractic. Here at Proficient Chiropractic, we have a team of highly trained and professional staff and doctors that are dedicated to ensuring that each and every one of our practice members are receiving the very best in customer service as well as their care.
We really specialize in taking care of the nervous system. The nervous system controls every single function of your body. Every single organ and system in your body is controlled through that nervous system. Now, when there's stress or pressure on that nervous system, what we call subluxations, our job is to identify those subluxations, remove that stress off your nervous system so that your body is functioning at its best again. Come on down and check us out. We would love to take care of you. We're at 2050 Woodson Road, St. Louis, Missouri, 63114.
Being a junior, dealing with COVID, the number one wide receiver in the nation, and not being able to have some of those years, but still you were able to come out of your junior year, but you're dealing with injuries. How were you able to handle all of that?
Yeah, so I started off with COVID. I think COVID just kind of affected my freshman year a lot. And it kind of really didn't get me to my full potential because I couldn't have a summer season. I also couldn't run track in my 8th grade year, which I was running AAU. I had like around 4 games my football season. So it was like really hard to kind of just be able to show that I was like, you know, a top level athlete. So then going into my sophomore year, well, my freshman track season, we had to have a track season. Kind of wasn't a lot of track meets. So got to state, didn't really have a good debut. I think I came 3rd in the 200, 6th I think in the 100, something like that.
Good.
But from my freshman year to my sophomore year, I think COVID I don't know if it like went down, but I was able to kind of really prepare for that summer. So the summer we had like a full season. We kind of had summer practices, summer games, stuff like that. So then when I got to my sophomore year, I was kind of able to showcase my talents way more than I was the following year. And I guess COVID kind of basically went away. And I don't want to say it went away, but
I know what you.
so sophomore track season, I kind of had a full season. Got to go to like Kentucky, Louisville for track meets. Ended up winning 200 there. Came like 4th or 5th in 100, something like that. So then I had kind of just a full season to be able to kind of showcase my skills at state. Came 3rd in the 100 at state, 3rd in the 100, 3rd in the 200 at state. So I was just able to kind of see what COVID would have did for me my freshman year and stuff like that. So I think I was.
You know, I know how stressful it could be as an athlete when you never had to deal with an injury. Because it's one thing to physically get back together, but how did you find a way not only physically to get it together, but mentally, and while dealing with the injury?
Yep, so physically, I got injured like at a practice. It was a real hard day, stuff like that, and so we went to Dr. JD's office. He real good. He helped me with a lot of injuries, like even in AAU track, so I knew he was probably the person to go to just to check it out and stuff like that. And then he hit me with like this, I don't even know what the gun called, but it helped a lot, and I was like able to run like that day. So it was mentally, I think it took like a toll, because I was like, what if I'm not able to run at districts or something like that, and I wouldn't be able to go to state with my friends and so I think when he did that, it kind of just took a deep breath.
So
like,
was the injury the ankle?
Yeah, it was like my ankle. It was like my ankle to my foot, because I messed up my foot during the football season, the last game.
Oh.
Yeah, so I messed it up then, and so it was kind of a lingering injury on up until the track season. So then it got injured again at the track season, and then I think when he did that shock therapy treatment, it kind of just took off a lot of stress, because I'm like, I can't feel it no more. It feel like great.
Right.
I can finally run like full speed, 100%. And it also helped with football too, because coming into football, during the summer, I always had like a lot of injuries. Not a lot, but injuries that would linger on the whole summer going into the football season. So I think when he did that, it kind of just helped out a lot.
Where did you get the strength to stay positive, not knowing what was going on, with the ankle and the foot? Where did that strength come from?
It kind of came through my dad, because my dad, whenever an injury happens, we kind of shut it down as soon as possible. And he just had me icing all day, 2 to 3 times a day, making sure that it'll get better and stuff like that. So my dad, whenever I get injured or something happened to me, my dad usually the one to kind of make me sure I'm calm about it. You'll be all right. We're just gonna calm down on it, and kind of let the ice and stuff take a toll on it, see how far they get us.
So you say you like writing essays, you like playing video games. So if you had to write the story, what would the story be about who you are and what you want to become and do in life?
Yeah, I think the beginning would just kind of be just the beginning of my life, I guess the workouts with my brothers, late nights with all my brothers, my sister, my dad, kind of just working out at night, stuff like that. I think that would kind of be the beginning. And the middle part would kind of be just my high school years, like you was saying, kind of the stress that some people have to go through, the pressure that kind of builds on you and stuff like that. And I think that's the ending, is just have to come to see, because I think I don't really have a set goal in life yet, because I think it's kind of take a little time just to kind of think about it. So I think it'll be a good essay.
Yes.
I'll for sure get an A.
And final question, what advice would you give to someone that probably been struggling, don't know what to do next, and what advice would you give to some of your friends or someone that might be watching this?
The most crucial advice I give you is just to keep praying, keep God first, and also we young now, so you got enough time to kind of find yourself, find what you're interested in, find just everything about yourself. So I think that's my best advice to you.
Ryan, I want to thank you for sharing your story, dealing with the stresses, and then also giving advice to others who might be in a similar situation. Help them to not give up, because you're an incredible human being, and I just want to wish you the very best. Keep that humbleness about you, keep allowing your family to pour into you, and you will pour into others. So all the best, and thank you.
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lakeisha Davis from Amanda Luckett Murphy Hopewell Center, and I'd like to share some information with you about stress and its impact on your teens. Most teens experience more stress when they see a situation as dangerous, difficult, or painful, and they don't have the resources to cope. Some of those sources of stress include school, negative thoughts and feelings that they have about themselves, changes in their bodies, issues with peers, even the neighborhood that they live in or their living environment, divorce, loss of loved ones. These are among some things that can affect stress in teens. And excessive stress can lead to physical health issues, anxiety, and high-risk behaviors. When we experience difficult situations, our body goes into fight, flight, or freeze response. Prolonged stress does not allow your body to come down from this heightened response so that we enter the relaxation response. That helps us to calm down. Simple things can help. Creating a better sleep routine, changing eating habits, or even learning relaxation techniques, right? Decreasing negative self-talk and learning practical coping strategies are all tools that can help your teen manage stress. If you need additional support to help your teen with stress, we have some resources for you.
JJK Winning in Life is sponsored by McDonald's, SIBA, Woods Basement Systems, Enterprise Bank and Trust, Athenia Healthcare, McKinney Group Wealth Management, West End Chiropractic and Rehab Center, Proficient Chiropractic, and Amanda Luckett Murphy Hopewell Center.
You're watching the TV Network.